Yo, where's the scene, folks? This is week 7. I know this is supposed to be week 8, but as some of y'all already know, I didn't do shit last week. But it's not because I was being indolent. It was just that I had some immigration stuff to handle. I ain't trying to get kicked out of the country that easy. I'll make it a lot more difficult for y'all. So I took some days off to work on that, and that's why I didn't post any video. But we are back at it, and this week, I wanted to touch base quickly with the topic of failure. Because so far my 2018 has been riddled with, it's had quite a few failures, and that is absolutely fine with me, and I will explain exactly why that is fine. My goal right now for this year is to fail a lot. Why? Because it means if I'm failing a lot, it means that I'm stretching myself, I'm putting myself into situations in which I don't know if it's gonna work out fine, if I'm gonna embarrass myself, if I'm gonna suck at it. It means I'm putting myself into unknown situations. And the thing about the unknown is that you really don't know. You don't know if it's gonna take you 10 times before you get good at it. You don't know if it's gonna take you 100, or if you're never gonna get good at it. But it's how you grow. And I have already done the old approach in which I would relegate myself only to things that had a high probability of success. And I have seen how far that shit has taken me. So now it's time to do something very different, and that is what I'm doing. And so this year has had some failures, and my goal is just to keep moving from failure to failure without losing any enthusiasm. Just keep running through it and taking the lessons I've learned from each failure and applying it to the other one. And so I would mention some of the more significant failures I've had so far, which is the first version of Eutoro was built, but then I realized that this thing would probably require for it to work because the sign-ups, we had an attrition issue with that one too, where people would come in but they wouldn't really engage with each other as much as I wanted, and so they would the interest would kind of wane and they would fall out. So then I realized that this thing would require some sort of strong chat functionality. So that was failure number 1. The plan was to migrate so I migrated the community to the Slack app, which has built-in chat functionality, and try growing the community there. Meanwhile, the 2 tech guys would build version 2 of the website. So far within Slack, the community is kind of dead. I ain't gonna lie about it. The community is dead. And so far, that is a failure so far. I mean, it's just supposed to be a provisional convenient spot until version 2 is built, but so far it's dead. So that's failure number 2. And number 3 comes from the fact that the person who was the tech guy who had the most knowledge in this new framework and environment that we migrated to with this fancy cutting edge technology, he recently decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do some shit. I'm kind of done with this, so I'm gonna do some shit on my own. And so we lost him this Sunday. And so that makes it difficult. It kind of threw me down, knocked me down for a little bit, but it makes it more difficult for us to move forward with building version 2. But the other tech guy, he is ramping up his efforts. He's committed, and that's all part of it. So I'm gonna fail many more times. Meanwhile, the next thing that I'm working on that may or may not fail too, but that is fine with me. I'm just gonna keep trying different things. What I'm gonna be doing is, while I still have the Slack community there, I'm gonna try simultaneously doing it the old school way, getting out and meeting people. So I'm trying to see if I could throw some Facebook events in multiple cities, different cities, to see if it sticks in any of them. I'm gonna see if I could go out and actually meet YouTubers, have a place where we could convene in person and get to know each other. That way, when we take that interactivity online, it's gonna be a lot stronger because you have faces and voices to match the text that you're gonna be reading. And so that is the plan for now. So far, the Facebook event that I put up a few days ago is only me and my girl Wendy who are attending. So that may or may not be a failure, but like I said, I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep taking what I learned from each one to another. And I sincerely believe I just need to trust the process. Because as long as I keep building myself up, and I keep dabbling and trying different approaches, it's only a matter of time before something sticks. And when it sticks, because I have been building myself up this entire time, when it sticks, I'll be able to run with it. But what I just need to do is have the tenacity and the balls to keep doing it, man, because it's discouraging at times. And that's why I said that some things would kind of knock me down, but normally a lot of things that I've been going through this year, they would knock me down and probably incapacitate me for shit days. But like I said, I'm growing. And part of me having to face so many difficult situations and potential failures and stuff is learning how to get back up quickly. So I'm already up and running. And like I said, this is going to be a year of failure and growth through failure. If I have anything less than 50 failures this year, I would be disappointed. And that is my topic for today. Peace out, peeps.